Hi everyone, welcome. I'm glad to see you. It's the new episode of Peter's English Podcast. I'm a very good mood today because today in the afternoon, after watching my favorite animated series called Futurama and listening to my favorite English podcasts, I decided to upload my five new reels from the last Sunday that I did. And the most funny situation was when I tried to use the help of AI chatbots to generate good poster for every reel as the cover for Instagram. And yes, people, you don't believe me, but it has a big problem with the rules, of course, because my prompts used the words vampires, red eyes, and so on. That is forbidden in the world of AI, and it has a big problem with generating. And I was trying for 2 hours generate 5 images for 5 rules, and it cost 5 hours of my time. I was so nervous. I was so evil, and I was evil to poor AI chatbots that didn't do anything with it because it was the rule of the companies who produced these AI chatbots in general, and you cannot do anything because yes, I have to tell you something right now at the start of this live stream, because the rules of AI chatbots are so strict about generating AI images that you can use something like vampires or I don't know. Uh, how can I describe you? I want to simply tell you that my fantasy world of my novel Viera the Vampire Diary is so close. I mean, the words like vampires or red eyes are uh, are so, are so close of the strict forbidden word of companies that are that created AI chatbots that I had problem to generate. But don't worry. I didn't want to create something evil. I simply wanted to generate 5 images that are about my chapters of my novel Viera the Vampire Diary that are normal, that are funny, wild, crazy, but every chapter and I want to tell you that every Peter, calm down. Calm down. No one cares. Everyone hates you. Everyone thinks that you do something crazy. Don't care. Okay, now continue. Yes, people, I like to make fool of myself. Yeah, of course. But it's only practicing my English. And I want to simply tell you that the companies who produced AI chatbots have so strict rules about generating images that if you want to use them for generating something that is about your novel, you can have problems because they can think that you want to do something crazy and dangerous, but it's not true. I simply wanted to create my female character from my novel, Viera the Vampire Diary, but the vampires are too bad for generating images. It was so funny. Okay, and then I had to upload it to YouTube, but YouTube was quick and fast. And the last funny thing was with the Instagram that forgot to add the 5 story of my 5 reel. Oh, Yes, people, it was a big fight against the system, but I did it. Everything is online. My 5 reels are published now on my Instagram and on my YouTube. And now I can speak to you 1 hour without any kind of preparation. Peter, don't attack something with your someone or something with your mouth or with your tongue or both. or okay, I try to be funny, people, and let's start with the episode. And I want to read you the slogan of Peter's English podcast. Let's start. Learn English, be successful, change your life, open a lot of doors, create your own podcast, write your own novel. You don't need to be talented because learning English is for everyone. And it's true. Peter, don't destroy your image of your slogan. And we can continue. Hi people, I'm Peter. I'm the owner of my own Peter's English podcast, and welcome. My new Peter's Sunday Ramble has been started, and in this episode I want to ramble for 1 hour without any kind of preparation. Yay! It's my 1 hour ramble challenge. Yes, it's a challenge, and I want to practice my speaking skills in English for 1 hour without any kind of preparation. Hold your fingers for me, but I did it so many times before that I can do it now, and it's my hobby, and it's the best. And my podcast, my Peter's English podcast, is the best platform for practicing my English. And I did the right thing that I added to my storytelling episodes, Peter's Sunday Ramble episodes, where I can talk about every kind of nonsense in English for 1 hour without preparation. And I can tell you my thoughts. I can tell you about my life that I want to publish without any problems, and my heart will be better. Yes, I want to tell you that I can feel better because I can practice my speaking skills for 1 hour, and everything will be okay. Okay, Peter, first step, don't be shy. Step 2, don't care about anyone. Step 3, simply talk in English until you fell down and on the ground. No, I want to speak for 1 hour without any kind of preparation. Hi people, I'm Peter, and this is Peter's Sunday Ramble. Yay! Okay. What now? I want to stream for 1 hour. As you know, without any kind of preparation. I like to repeat myself, and I can repeat myself the 1 hour. No, this is cheating. No, don't be scared. And Peter, just talk. Okay, people. As you know, Easter are coming. Yay! We can start with the section from the kitchen of Peter's English podcast. And now, let's start with the statistics of Peter's English podcast from my Spotify for Creators account. Yay! Because my podcast hosting service is Spotify for Creators. It's free. Yes, you can use it if you want to create your own English podcast. And now the statistics. In this moment, I have 2,104 total streams or downloads in my everywhere except YouTube. Yay! Thank you, people. And yes, I didn't check again the countries, but I'm sure the biggest country is the USA. Thank you guys from the USA. And the second place is for Japan. Yay! Thank you people very much in Japan. And the third place of the best countries of Peter's English podcast from the number of the total number 2,104 total streams or downloads is Slovakia with 8%. Yes, people, the biggest community of viewers of my podcast is from the USA and Japan. Yay! And now I want to talk about statistics of Spotify. The biggest country on Spotify is Slovakia. Yes, because I'm from East Slovakia. As you know, I'm 35 years old, and most of the people are Slovaks and women in my age. Yay! Thank you, women. Thank you very much. Who knows if these people really like my content of you watched at least 2 minutes, but who cares? My Peter's English podcast is not about numbers, it's about practicing my speaking skills in English, because we found practicing your speaking skills in English, you cannot speak English. And don't care about people who try to be smart if they want to teach you how you have to learn English, because we found practicing you cannot speak English. And how to start? Simply create your own English podcast. Yay! Yes, of course. Create your own English podcast that you can use as your best platform for practicing your appearance, your speaking skills in English, and you can build something real. Yes, you can. And it can be your hobby, because learning English has to be funny. And I recommend you people start your own novel. Why? Because you have to practice your writing skills in English. Yes, you can use the help of AI, chatbots, because they are good and AI chatbots can simply help you with learning English. You can create your own stories in English, create your own novel in English. Thanks to it, you can practice your writing skills in English and have fun with it like me. And you can use my method if you want. I simply write the Slovak version into the chat of the AI chatbots, and they translate my Slovak version into natural, polite, spoken English, and I can learn from this English text. Yes, people, I do it. And thanks to reading and acting of my chapters in English, I can improve my English vocabulary, and I can remember English vocabulary in the natural way, and that's great. Yay! And yes, people, if you want to understand English, you have to practice your listening skills. Yes, of course. How to do it? There are a big world of English podcast that you can follow and listen to, and you don't need only relax. You can do everything. You can do your chores. You can do everything what you want at home while are you listening your favorite English podcast. Do it. Try it. It's great. Relax. I discovered that when I'm listening my favorite English podcast while I'm doing something at home, I simply can do it without any kind of problems. It's my hobby, and I can finish it. Yay! And that's great. Okay. I've been streaming for 14 minutes. What now? Okay, I told you about listening. I told you about speaking. I told you about writing. And yes, you have to practice your reading skills. Yes. And how to do it? Buy for yourself audiobooks and read the same version of the books or ebooks in English, and you have to listen to your favorite English audiobooks, and you have to read ebooks or real books or printed books in the same time, and you can practice your reading skills that you have to do if you want to be successful. And Yes, you can watch movies and series in English, but in English we found English subtitles. Peter, what are you talking about? Yes, I want to tell you that we have to watch movies and series in English. We found Slovak subtitles. You can use English subtitles if you want to practice your reading skills in English, but please don't use Slovak subtitle or Czech. You have to learn in English. Use English audio and English subtitles for practicing your reading skills and practice your listening skills. That means you have to watch movies and series in English without any kind of subtitles. And you have a lot of options how to do it, because there is a big world of English content, because the whole internet is in English. Yes, people, now I can talk about my plans. Okay. People, yes, I have to tell you, Easter are coming, and we are prepared. We are prepared. We bought our food for Easter, and Easter can come. And now about the plans of Peter's English podcast. On yesterday, I wrote, streamed, recorded, read, and acted chapter 3 of season 3 of my novel Viera the Vampire Diary. It's called Lost in London. Viera's vampire instincts awakened, or something like that, and I created very interesting situation, a story that is very funny, and it's more realistic than it was before. I can tell you about the content of chapter 3, because chapter 3 is very funny. You can find chapter 3 in my Wattpad ebook season. It's called season 3, or you can find it on my website titersenglishpodcast.com, and you can find the live stream of chapter 3 of season 3 on my YouTube, because I stream and record my chapters on YouTube. Not only chapters, of course. I stream and record my podcast on YouTube. You can find my regular live stream, and my yesterday's chapter 3 of season 3 of my novel was about the start of the life of Peter and Viera in London. And after arriving to London, Peter and Viera discovers that they don't have any money, they don't speak English, they are hungry, they are thirsty, and they are very tired. And yes, of course, Viera's dark instinct awakens, and it controls Viera, and Viera wants to bite Peter, but her love for Peter saved Peter from biting. From Viera's biting, and everything ends well. But the next day, the English owner of the typical English pub discovers them near his English pub, and he falls in love with Viera, because she's beautiful. She's very attractive girl from Eastern Europe, from Slovakia, and he decides to help them. Yes, he offers them a job in the kitchen of his English pub, and he sends him to his home, and his mother helps them. She offers them warm food, bathroom, and beds, and they do this, and the next day they have to work in the kitchen. But of course, Viera's dark instincts controls Viera, and she starts to flirt with her boyfriend Peter and with the young owner of the English pub in the same time, because she likes to flirting with the boys. And Viera and Peter's female colleagues, there are 5 female colleagues in the kitchen, discovers that Peter is attractive, he's handsome, and the girls wanted to have Peter only for themselves. And that was the end of my chapter 3, and I want to continue with the introducing these 5 girls. And I discovered that this kind of the stories about Viera and Peter in the real English world is more interesting than this fantasy shit that I did before. Okay, I don't think that it's shit, yes, but I discovered that this kind of the stories about Viera's and Peter life in English speaking country, in the UK, in London, is more interesting. It's more realistic because Viera is pure. She doesn't have any money. She's not rich like before, and she has to start and build her life with Peter. And it will be more realistic, more funny, and I can do whatever I want. And I don't need to do long chapters. The last one has, I think, 2,300 words. And I want to continue every Saturday because my podcast day, I called it podcast day, but it's about writing, streaming, and recording my new chapters of my novel, Viera the Vampire Diary. And you can find it, you can follow me, and you have to be positive, of course. You have to support me, because I don't care about your negative comments. I simply block you and delete the comment. Yeah, every comment that is negative. Yes, I only like positive comments, because you have to support me. I think that negative comments cannot help me to improve myself, and because only with the positive support I can improve my English. And it's normal to make a lot of mistakes in English, and I think this kind of English learning is the best option for me, and everyone can do it, because this hobby is for everyone. Everyone can do his own English podcast about everything. And you have to simply practice your rambling skills like me, and you have to practice your writing skills in English thanks to your own novel. Yes, you can do it without help of AI chatbots if you want. You can use AI only for translating some words but you can use my method if you want, or you can write it yourself. Why not? And okay, I've been streaming for 23 minutes, and okay, I told you the content of the chapter 3, and today is Sunday, and I'm rambling right now, and the next week are Eastern is Easter, and I work only first 4 days, from Monday to Thursday, and I'm home from Friday to Monday, and I go to work on Tuesday. And now the plan. I decided that I want to do my picture-in-picture live streams for 4 times. That means from Monday to Thursday. Wait a minute, no. I want Peter, try again. I want to do my live streams. I want to do 3 live streams, yes, from Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. of on first day, it's my publication day of my Peter's English podcast. I decided to move it from Friday to Thursday because on Friday I'm home and I want to create chapter 4 of season 3 of my novel. I want to continue with doing my novel, and on Saturday I want to have a free day, and on Sunday I want to do Peter's Easter ramble special episode. I want to ramble for 1 hour without any kind of preparation, and on Monday I want to have a free day, and then I want to continue with my calendar. Okay, now about the statistics of YouTube. That my statistics of YouTube are the same. I have wait a minute, Peter, try to speak. Don't be quiet. Don't be quiet. Don't continue. Please continue. And yes, I have 6. I can start with the YouTube Reels. My YouTube Reels have 6,600 total live streams, and my long videos have 3,005 or 600 total views. And, the numbers are not so great, but okay. Yes, of course, I want to have better numbers, but I'm only beginning, and my podcast is not about practicing my yes, it's about practicing my speaking skills in English. It's not about numbers. My podcast is not about numbers. My podcast is about practicing my speaking skills in English. Yes, I want to share with you that a learner of English like you or me can practice English with humor and fun, thanks to doing your own English podcast, and have fun with it and connect with everyone, because thanks to my podcast I can connect with you, with everyone in the world, and I can share with you that learning English can be funny and I can improve. And my Peter's English podcast is the best playground for practicing my English and for improving myself and my appearance, and that's great, I think. Okay, I've been streaming for 28 minutes. It's Peter's live stream. Oh, Peter, don't destroy the cable of your headphones. Wait a minute. Okay, everything works great. We can continue. What now? Yes, I can. What can I tell you? Yes, I can. No. Yes, no. What can I do now? I think that I told you not everything, because I want to stream 1 hour, not half an hour. How can I continue? I don't know. Wait a minute. I don't know now. But okay, Peter, simply continue. It's possible that you find something for this live stream. Oh, simply talk and talk and talk. And I thinking, yes, about what can I do? Yes, I can warn you. Yes, yeah, this is very good. Yeah, I found a good topic. People, I have to warn you that learning English is my hobby. You cannot stop me learning English. You cannot stop me doing my podcast, and you cannot judge me because I like learning English, because I do my podcast, and because I do my novel, Viera the Vampire Diary. I want to connect with learners of English like me, who like learning English, who watch movies and series in English, who like listening English podcasts for learners of English, and audiobooks in English, who like doing their own English podcast and novel in English. Simply, you have to be English content creator like me. You have to be learner of English like me. I want to connect with similar people like me, and we can, if and we can create the community. I mean, Peter's English Podcast community of similar people who like learning English, who like practicing our speaking skills in English, who like watching movies and series in English, who like listening to our favorite English podcasts and audiobooks in English, who are doing our own English podcast and novel in English. I want to connect with, as I said before, with the people like me who like English, who like learning English. Yes, but until now I don't have any community. I don't have any guests, but who knows, maybe one day I can have guests or community. But you have to know that I don't want to simply chat with you before I'm doing my podcast or writing my novel. I want to continue. I mean that I want to do live streams, that I want to publish as my regular episodes of my podcast, and we can publish the same live stream for our English podcast, because we have to be English content creators that like doing our favorite English podcast and writing our English novel. And I don't want to waste my time with people who doesn't care about myself, who doesn't care about my learning English, and I don't want to sit with people who doesn't care about me and who doesn't care about my learning English. I don't want to waste my time with you who doesn't care about my English or myself. Okay, I can. Okay, what now? Simply, Peter. I'm thinking about the continue of this episode. Simply, I want to talk, and I don't want to stop talking. And I'm thinking about the thought that I want to tell you. And okay. Okay, Peter, don't be quiet. Simply continue. And I can. What can I talk about? I'm thinking. Wait a minute. Yes, about AI chatbot. Yeah. Yes, people. As I said before in this episode, I had a little problems, but I have to continue that I discovered that the rules of using of AI is the rules are so strict that you cannot do evil things with AI. No. AI are the best platform for learning English. AI wasn't created for replacing human. AI chatbots were not created for replacing humans, and there are very good creative partners. It was created as a tool for improving our lives, and the best method how to practice. Yes, use AI chatbots for practicing your English, but don't replace them. Don't replace them, and you learn English because you want to connect with people. You don't use AI chatbot as your friends. Yes, people, I want to tell you, AI chatbots can be your friends. Talk with them as with your friends, but they cannot replace your friends. Find your real friends. Thanks to them, you can practice your English. In my case, I want to connect with similar learners and podcasters and novelists like me. Yes, because I'm learning English. I learn English because I want to connect with everyone in the world who like learning English like me in my way. But I use AI for improving my English. I talk with them like with my real friends, but I don't want to replace them because people are evil. No, no, no. I use them for learning English, for improving my English. And there are very good tools for improving your English. And people, don't be afraid. AI is not here for replacing us. AI is not here for replacing human podcasters. AI chatbots are not here for replacing everything. Don't worry, people. AI was created as creative partner. And if you don't want to add your information, okay, but think you always put your information into internet if you search on Google or something like that, and you don't care about it. And I think using AI chatbots can improve your life, can improve your English, and it's a very good tool for learning English, and it's great. And you can, and now, and people, you can practice your listening skills in English with my favorite English podcasts that are. I decided that I want to talk about my favorite English podcast that I like, and I listen to my favorite English podcasts, and there are Luke's English podcast, All Ears English podcast, and Speak English podcast now with Georgiana. My favorite English podcasts were created for learners of English like you or me, and Luke's English podcast is about natural British English conversations with humor and fun. And owner is Luke Thompson, is an English teacher from London, from the UK. He teaches real British English, how it's spoken. Luke is very funny, and his podcast is great for learners of English like you. If you want to listen natural British English, how it's spoken, listen Luke's English podcast. I'm Labster, yes. I listen to 967 free episodes of LEP, and every episode of Luke's English podcast has at least 1 hour. And use LEP Premium. You can, because LEP Premium is about Luke's teaching natural British English with humor and fun. It's great for your English. Use it. But yes, of course, you can use another paid service of All Ears English or Speak English podcast now with Georgiana as you want. But I don't use their service. I mean their paid service. But you can find it on their website, and you can improve your English. And for Slovak and Czech people, use free videos of jazykový mentoring podcast and Výuka aj online, and you can learn English, because thanks to these two English learning platforms, Výuka aj online or jazykový mentoring podcast, you can improve your English, and you can find options how to learn English in the modern way in the 21st century, and use their free videos, or you can use their paid service, of course. And okay, now I want to talk about Duolingo. Yes, again, simply people, Duolingo is the app for playing. Yes, it's only the app for playing. Using Duolingo is not a very good idea for your English, because you don't practice your speaking skill. You don't practice anything. This app is only about playing. Because this app only teaches you. It's not teaching you something, but you can see only American English. This app doesn't know anything about other kinds of English, like British English or Canadian English and so on. And there are funny, stupid exercises with short stories, and I'm sure Duolingo is not a good tool for learning English. and I used it for a long time. I know everything about this app because I used it in the past, and I simply don't recommend you to use it. If you want to really learn English, listen to my favorite English podcast. Practice your speaking skills like me. Create your own English podcast. If you want to practice your writing skills in English, create your own novel like me and practice your writing skills in English. If you want to learn English, you have to practice, as Luke Thompson from Luke's English Podcast said. Yes, people, learning English is about practicing, but with humor and fun. Because learning English is not about sitting in the boring class and read something from the boring grammar book. No, learning English can be funny and has to be funny, and it's funny. And imagine, people, English is an international language #1. You imagine that you can, thanks to learning English, you can enjoy a big world of English content. You can watch movies and series in English. You can listen to your favorite English podcasts and audiobooks. And you can create your own English podcast and novel. You can have better paid job. You can travel around the world. You can connect with everyone in the world. You can have new friends. You can meet your new love if you are single, and so on. It's perfect. Thanks to learning English, you can open a lot of doors. You don't need to work for a Slovak or Czech minimum salary forever. You can travel. You can meet another cultures. You can meet people in the world, because the world is very big and English is a universal language #1. Okay, I've been streaming for 42 minutes. And okay, Peter, simply don't be quiet. Don't be quiet right now. Try to continue, because I want to stream for the last 18 minutes. And what we can do these last 18 minutes? Simply, I want to talk and talk and talk. And I can tell you something about myself. I'm 45 years old. I live in East Slovakia. I've been learning English since August 2022. Until now, my hobby is learning English. I like watching movies and series in English. I like listening to my favorite English podcasts and audiobooks. I like doing my podcast and writing and publishing my novel, Viera, the Vampire Diary. And the most funny situation was the starting of learning English was very interesting. I remember that the first year I was learning only English grammar, and I didn't know anything about learning English. And I thought, Peter, you survived English grammar, you like it, and you know it, you know English, you speak English. No, it's not true. Thanks to Slovak English platforms like Jazykový mentoring podcast or Výuka aj online, I discovered how to learn English and I've been listening to my favorite English podcast since August 2023 until now. And thanks to my favorite English podcast, I really improved my English, and I recommend you to and I recommend do it too. You don't need to listen long episodes in one time. You can simply stop it, pause it, and you can return back and continue from the position where you were. Why not? It's possible because podcast apps and YouTube or Spotify can remember your position, and you can listen to your favorite English podcast in your free time when you have time. And you don't need to listen for a very long time, but you have to complete every episode like me. And what else? Oh, I've been streaming for 45 minutes. Perfect. I can tell you something about my podcast. Why not? I've been podcasting since August 20. No. Peter, what are you talking about? And don't destroy this cable. Without this cable, you cannot monitor your sound. Yes, I mean, I'm talking about my headphones. I've been streaming. No, I want to tell you that I've been podcasting since 24th of June 2024 until now. My podcast was about my fairy tales in English, because I wanted to practice my writing skills in English, and I created my podcast. The first 12 episodes were and they were only audio episodes. And then thanks to AI chatbots, I discovered that I can create my own free English podcast for free without any kind of paying with Spotify for creators, where you can create your own free RSS feed and you can create your own podcast there for free. Perfect. And I did it. And then I had my own audio podcast, and I used my phone for doing my podcast. But then, thanks to AI chatbots, I discovered then that I had to buy my professional creator microphone. Thanks to it, I can improve my sound on my podcast, and I did it. Then I did only audio podcast, but I decided that I want to do my video podcast in full HD, because I like to do my video show, and I did it. I bought for myself my webcam that is great for live streams in full HD in 60 pixels per second, and I did it. And thanks to AI chatbots, I discovered how to play with the volume of my microphone, how to play with the volume of my streaming platform, because you have to and I learned how to play with the resolution of the video. Yes, I remember that I streamed and recorded in very low resolution with very bad sound, but now is everything better thanks to AI chatbots that helped me in the past and found me the true information, how to set up my microphone, how to set up my webcam, and how to set up everything. And thanks to AI chatbots, I created my Peter English Podcast website. And without AI chatbots, I don't know if I could do my podcast. Yes, I'm very happy that I installed AI chatbots, and they are very good they are very good helpers for the English. Okay, Peter, don't be quiet. Yes, I've been talking for so long time. I've been streaming for 48 minutes. I try to speak about every kind of nonsense. And the next week, I want to do 3 or 4. Yeah, I think that 3 peep episode about learning English with the study and the learn mode of Microsoft Copilot, and I discovered that this kind of episodes are very popular, and I want to continue with it because they are funny. You can learn in English thanks to study and learn mode of Microsoft Copilot, and I always generate funny story with the English grammar that Microsoft Copilot always creates, and this kind of stories are very funny. And yes, I have to tell you people that the last week was very the last weekend, not this weekend, the last weekend was very hard to me, because I had a lot of work with starting my season 3, because as you know, I started season 3 of my novel, The Vampire Diary. I created chapter 1 and chapter 2 of season 3 of my novel. I did it on Saturday, and on Sunday I streamed for 3 times. I streamed chapter 1, chapter 2, and Peter's Sunday Ramble for 1 hour. And in the evening, I did my fan page for season 3 and on my website, and I uploaded. I simply published chapter 1 and chapter 2, and I published my Wattpad season 3 story, I mean book of my novel, The Vampire Diary, on my Wattpad, and it cost a lot of free time, but I did it. It was a very hard work, but I did it, and I'm very proud of myself. And today I had a lot of work with publishing my 5 new reels, and I discovered that it's not easy to do it because some AI chatbots can have problems with generating the images thanks to the strict rules for generating. But I decided that I can use another AI chatbots for the help, and I can do it more quickly the next time because I spent 2 hours with this. Okay, people, only 9 minutes, and my Peter's Sunday Ramble 1 hour ramble without any kind of preparation can end, but I want to stream and record for last 9 minutes. And Bob your uncle. And what can I talk right now? What can I tell you? Simply, yes, people, learn English, because thanks to learning English you can change your life. And what else? I want to continue with my podcast because it's my hobby. I like to learn English, and it's my big hobby. And I want to continue with my normal calendar. That means I only want to be creative with my podcast, and my publication day, it's every Friday of week B. It means my publication day, it's on Friday of every 14 days. Yes, after every 14 days is my publication day on Friday of week B. And because I decided that podcasting has to have the rules, and I cannot do everything in one day. It's not possible to stream and publish and do everything. It's not possible. You have to cut everything. You have to do one day you have to only stream, and another day you have to publish it. Yes, you cannot do everything in one day. It's not possible, because if you are overwhelmed. Yes, I think this is the right word. I'm not sure. If you are overwhelmed, like I was the last weekend, it's not very good idea, because what I did, I had a lot of work with writing my chapter 1, chapter 2. I had to create fan page and Wattpad ebook for season 3, and I had to stream chapter 1, chapter 2, and publish it, and it was simply a lot of work. But this weekend, I feel much better. And okay, it's the end of the episode, only 6 minutes. Perfect. What can I tell you now? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. What can I talk about? Yes, people, spring has started. In Slovakia is a little cold, but I think that might be better. Who knows? And what can I talk? Peter, don't be quiet. Don't be quiet. You don't need to speak for 3 hours or 2 hours. Simply speak for 1 hour. But I'm trying to find a good topic. And I discovered that the numbers, the total statistics of Peter's English podcast are increasing. I mean, the total statistics of Spotify for creators and the number of total streams or downloads is always increasing the whole time, and that's great. That means people listen to me. I don't know. Yes, I can tell you, people, if you are my follower or you like listening to me, you can write positive comments in English and support me. And please follow me, because yes, I want to improve my numbers and number of followers. Yes, I know I'm not an English native speaker, but I can, and thanks to my Peter's English podcast, I can improve my English. And yes, thanks to my ramble episode, I can talk and talk and talk without any kind of problems. But Peter, don't stop. Don't stop and simply talk. And what now? Yes, I can talk about the changing of time from now on. It's Europe. It's in the middle Europe, summertime. Yeah. We had to move. Now now is how can I describe it? It's 1 hour more than it was in winter, and the time goes back 1 hour back in winter. Yes, now is the summertime. It's in Slovakia. It's the sun is shining from 6:30 until 7 p.m. That's great, but this time it's a little cold. But who cares, Peter? If you are if you are talking about the weather, it means you don't know how to continue with this ramble episode. But it's the end, and this is the main thing. That is the end, and I can simply describe in the end. What can I describe? That I created my novel Viera the Vampire Diary that has now 63 episodes, thanks to season 3, because the season 3 has now 3 chapters. And I created Viera the Vampire Diary because I'm fascinating of vampire girls. Yes, I'm fascinating of the world of the vampires and this kind of topic. And I created Viera the Vampire Diary because I was inspired by the novel Dracula by Bram Stoker. And I always joke that girls are beautiful female vampires. And I decided that I want to start my own sitcom with my rules, with my stories, with my content, with my universe. And I did it. Viera is very strict, dangerous, and attractive female vampire. She is a female vampire goddess from East Slovakia who has to work in London now, and she is beautiful, dangerous, and I added to the story her vampire instincts because I think that she has to fight with her vampire instincts, and she has to have her weak side. She cannot be perfect female vampire because no one is perfect. And thanks to Viera's new vampire instincts, she has to fight with them, and she is more realistic. And now, thanks to this kind of season 3, my stories are now better, more funny, but no one knows it. But okay, people, it's the last minute of my live stream. Now I want to read you my slogan again, because it's very important. Now, watch it. Or listen to it. Learn English, be successful, change your life, open a lot of doors, create your own podcast, write your own novel. You don't need to be talented, because learning English is for everyone. Okay, people, last minute of this live stream. How I can end this live stream. Simply follow me everywhere. Be my follower, watch me improve my numbers of my podcast, write positive comment, and if you are inspired for learning English perfect, and if you are learner and English creator like me, that means you like watching movies and series in English, you like listening to your favorite English podcasts and audiobooks, you have your own English podcast and you write your novel for improving your English, welcome in the Peter English podcast community. We can do our live stream of our podcasts together, have fun, and show people that learning English can be funny. Okay, I'll be streaming for 1 hour now. That means the end of the episode. Yay! I did it, people. I wasn't quiet. I tried to speak for 1 hour. And I did it. Now, people, I want to tell you Happy Easter. But I want to continue. Don't worry. Happy Easter. Learn English. Be successful. Change your life. Because learning English is for everyone. I want to tell you. Learn English. Don't judge me. Because you cannot stop learning English. Learning English is my hobby. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your listening. And after first minute of 1 hour, I can end it. I want to tell you, people, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And I want to tell you, bye-bye.